Oh, it's Gra. It's Gra. It's Gra and friends. We're going to do some web fishing. There probably aren't many people here yet. That's fine. Hello to those of you who are being early birds. Oh, hey, look at that. It's Tanuki, and it's my friend Lilith. Nice. We're going to do some casual web fishing while listening to chill music. I will be joining voice chat in a little bit to hang out with my friends. But you know, I always like to have this little moment with y'all. Look sensitivity needs to be way up. What the? Oh dear, it's being weird. Hang on, let me check in chat. It suddenly kicked me out!
Yeah, I restarted the server because it was being weird.
Ah, I see, I see. Alright, give me another code once you have it.
Yeah, I don't know
Because
what's
there's
going on.
there's no
like null joining and leaving an air traffic controller.
I had that. The null joining and leaving was a thing that I had when I started a server. I don't know what that's about. I wonder if it's status thing.
It might be like a just bot or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. All right. Here, let me paste this in and join.
Okay. Yeah, this looks normal now. We're not getting any funny messages right now. Also, how do you feel about my my final form here?
It hasn't loaded for me yet. Right now. Oh, there it is. Oh, the hook. The ghost rod, the hook. Wait, you're literally surrounded by a little cloud of hearts. What is that?
That's a heart. I think I got it from like the shop. There's like sparkly things you can get.
Oh, damn, that rules. I gotta get like, that stuff.
Sparkles. There's like gold sparkles if you catch a bunch of the super rare golden bass, I think.
Well, I am gonna earn some kind of sparkle. One way or another. Okay, that's a little better. Right now we're listening to Dwarf Fortress. Specifically the track Vile Force of Darkness.
Yeah, baby.
A classic.
Yeah, that was an Alan Wake, right?
Mm-hmm. What? Alan Wake?
Oh!
Right, those guys. I just didn't remember well enough. It's been years since I played Alan Wake, and I haven't played the second game.
The second one is like Sand Lake on his bullshit. And it's pretty great.
It seems pretty cool. I think I will like it when I finally play it.
I've been finishing a lot of like story games lately too. Like I finished, you know,
Walleye.
Story games. Yeah, but I finished Veilguard, which it's the best Dragon Age. You know.
You know, that's I've been hearing that it's high marks across the board. I could not get past the first Dragon Age, and then I just never bought any of the other ones. There's the air traffic and null thing again.
Okay, that feels like those are like server-side bots for the game.
Yeah, maybe
like,
so.
By the developer, because there was like some like weird exploits people were doing before, so this might be just like a failsafe kind of thing.
I can see it. Ooh! I caught a glistening ocelot.
Yeah, I figured out how to get all those, by the way.
Oh?
It is... hold on. There we go. If you get like the lure, the sparkling lure, the higher tiers of fish mean rare fish.
Oh, cool. Excuse me.
The lure that gets you smaller fish and the lure that gets you larger fish actually do make certain fish varieties more
that makes sense. Sounds like you've gotten deep into the meta.
Just enough.
I'm exaggerating.
Just enough to get the cowboy hat unlocked. I didn't want to like go any harder. I just needed this hat.
I understand.
This is what drives me in video games: is character customization.
Sorry about that.
I think I've definitely settled on my goal needs to be like a stage or a throne or something. It needs to be something very extra. For when Caves Cut comes out for my
Yeah,
my
yeah.
theater.
Well, just to warn, it will be called a chair golem.
Yeah, I know. I can change its name though, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. And a throne is a pretty cool thing to climb the spindle with.
I saw the little contest
Hi,
too that
Crasitator.
Kid Fox is hosting for speedrunning Cut, and it's like, oh, if this wasn't when the game first came out, I would actually want to stream it, but I don't want
Yeah.
to speedrun my first 1.0 for there. This seems like
No,
a
don't.
lies. I'm not gonna. Absolutely not.
There's no need to fear missing out because the speedrunning community will, I'm sure, remain thriving for some time.
hmm After I beat the game, once or twice though, I'll consider doing it. But
Yeah?
the fact that it called like what was it, like a major victory or something of clearing all the Gersh Nephilim out, and it's like, oh, that does sound interesting.
I've been writing a lot of the contingency stuff for if you complete, like, the... Like, basically, things change depending on what you do and don't do. And, I'm not going to say any more, but the epilogue rules.
I'm excited about the
It's
epilogue.
so cool.
I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gonna have a great time getting there, and I'm gonna take my fucking time getting there because my stream run for Caves of Cud is gonna go a little slow, and not because I'm over preparing, but because I'm stopping to read descriptions this time. Like
Yeah. Like, I think that 1.0 is the time to take it slow and explore it at your own pace. Sorry, I'm very phlegmy today.
I got a cold too. I'm still getting over it. I was like really out of it yesterday. I was gonna stream because I spent the day at home because I was sick and anxious, didn't want to travel. And then it ended up being like, it's a good thing I didn't actually go out because I was really fucking out of it yesterday.
Real.
Yeah, that's what I do when I catch fish. Well, hopefully, Mimitu wakes up in time. Ooh, an alternate diamond. Oh, what, you don't like that? You don't like that joke, Bunhomet? You don't like that joke? Too bad. I've already reeled you in to my stream. You already been caught. Been hooked. I could keep going. I actually don't want to.
I'm gonna look at the aquarium again because I remember that being so surreal. Yep. Still really weird.
You know what? Maybe today should be a magnet chest day. Like magnet bait day. Get the funny chests, unlock things.
Large fish.
And then we got Vinty story news too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the developers are really hyped about the next lore spot too, on top of it all.
Same.
Huh.
It keeps happening.
Well, that's global. What if I go to local?
Oh yeah. Local chat. Local chat. Your area.
I don't care. Okay, cool. Just ripping sea turtles out of the ocean.
Yep. Love to do it.
Holy shit, I need to drink my sody pop.
Oh yeah, me too.
was really exciting though because I was on the Cave to Cut Discord and I saw one of my favorite streamers on there just hanging out. And like, I really shouldn't be surprised to see you here.
Yeah. And yeah, the critters get their own voices. You can set like the sound of it. The character customization is more robust than I was worried it would be, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I truly expressed my inner self with this character.
You're here.
I had like a girlfriend of mine call me silly one time, and I realized, you're right, I am silly.
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't be ashamed of this, I should embrace it.
Cozy staple.
I played a game the other day based on a recommendation someone in chat gave me called Scavenger SV4. And the premise is that you've gotten to a planet that's not been really like explored by humans, and there's a ton of alien artifacts on there. But this planet's also highly radioactive, and you have a very limited time to, even from orbit, and you have very limited time to send your drone up and down from the surface to grab you artifacts.
Huh. Okay.
It's a plate spinning game because you actually have to keep going to the medical treatment device you have.
Oh, I
You
see.
have to clear out the radiation it can clear, but there's always going to be like a certain amount it can't clear.
Yeah.
It's up and up and up, so you have to like.
That's that's interesting. I could see that being fun, stressful, or horrible, stressful. Either one, depending.
Excuse me. Flying fish. Well, I ain't calling you a trooper. I just paid attention to that joke. Oh, man.
Oh, do you want to invite me to the stream so we can do the shared chat thing?
Yeah. Let me
yeah.
Let me go catch this one fish here.
Yeah, this one I'm gonna catch a fish also.
And then I will go to. Where are ya?
I'm at the river. One of the bridges.
Chat is enabled, and then send invite. Okay, I should do it.
Cool. I'll be right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Share chat started.
Share chat started. Chat.
This year has been utterly stacked for very good games coming out.
Truly.
At least from like my reckoning. I've been eating good this year, and I don't ever eat this good, so it's nice. It's in the Grahu woods. Do you live in the woods?
Do I live in the woods?
Would you describe
no,
your
I mean
locale as woodsy?
I live in a townhouse.
So ruins, or are they Baroque ruins?
Yeah, regular type.
Okay.
The
also, maybe I'm trying to like limit how much I say about like, AAA games in general, especially even Veilguard, but like.
Yeah. I gotta remember to put on the drugs intoxication tag.
There we go.
And now let's get out my beer. What were you saying?
Oh, what was I saying exactly? Oh yeah, so, Bioware actively rejected, or at least the team for Veilguide actively rejected this time the term heterosexual, and said, "Nope, every one of your party members is pansexual. You're gonna have to live with that."
Nice. Nice.
And that's it. That's what they said about it.
Yeah,
And it's like, thank God, because I
I'm
fucking
feeling it. Yeah.
I hate the term heterosexual so much. It's done more harm than good.
Mercifully, I haven't heard it very often. Oh,
Oh,
lesbian.
huge golden manta ray, huh?
Cool.
Have you looked over your shoulder?
Nice. Love to see that.
not as big as what you caught, but you know, it's still pretty great.
Yeah, yeah.
Lesbian.
Lesbian.
I think of one of my past partners, Julia, who is very tiny, and whenever I think of her, I think of lesbian instead, because she's very
Aw,
small.
yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Small yet formidable. I would say low-key formidable.
Low-key formidable.
Very much my paradigm shift of maybe I should be dating people who I think are kind.
It's a good...
Explicitly kind.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good qualifier.
See, I don't know if trolling the line at all actually helps the fish bite on faster or not.
Me neither. It might not, but I'm probably gonna do it regardless.
I sometimes do it because, like, the fish aren't biting and it's taking too long, so I just go
Mhm.
at it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm bored. I want the fish to bite. Local chat. Yeah, those things keep happening. I'm just gonna get rid of the chat altogether.
That's fair.
I'm sure it'll flash if something important's been posted. At Shining Huge Eel.
Holding hands.
Eels holding hands?
Yeah. Shining huge eels holding hands.
Oh, the carp standing up has come back to cut, by the way. Did you see
Oh,
the patch
beautiful.
notes?
I didn't
Not
see the
carp,
patch
though. It
notes.
was salmon, but it was something about the way they were set up that like swimming upstream would get them like hella swole to the point where they could get out of the water and cause problems.
Wow.
The salmon were getting too swole.
Swollen.
I had a
Yeah, I think you meant Dwarf Fortress,
Dwarf
not
Fortress.
Cud, but
Yeah, I meant Dwarf
yeah.
Fortress. Sorry, it's sibling games. I get a mix.
Mola Mola!
Just like my parent. You know, where I get told a story about a sibling, and no, that's a story about me.
Yeah, no, yeah, totally.
Even got the names all shuffled.
Oh, my buddies. The
Carp
carp
stands
stands up, yeah.
All-time classic, yep. That's right, I saw you up late with Ceci a couple of nights this week, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, me and Lil tend to stream, like, I guessed on its stream, like, usually Thursday nights. It's a good time. Nice, you know, it's low pressure, I'm not streaming on my own channel.
should always fear for your fish or dwarves, because there's still horrible things in the water.
Truly. And also just, like, foolish decisions.
I still want to do Russell Ford one of these days. Where that's how we fight, we wrestle. There will be ranged weapons too, because I feel like it'd be straight up just a bad idea to not have this.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having a dwarf be super swole and being able to deal with weird things in the water. Stone Cold stunning that Olm.
Aha! I did it. I got the sitting position.
Oh, you've been drinking?
Yeah.
We talked about this.
No, we didn't.
Croc Gator. I like the subtle in savage biomes because I like the
Terrifying.
meeting more animal people mostly, but also the big animals are pretty great. And that does necessitate me bringing a
Oh, a coelacanth.
Oh, nice! I've been waiting to get one of those. It necessitates me bringing like one dwarf who can fight, and that's usually my my woodcutter too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got the herbal cosmetic. One of
Nice.
the things that Mammy absolutely needs.
Yeah.
Let's see. Treasure and garbage. That sounds like a winning combo.
Oh, good.
Yeah, might as well just grab that. Okay. Oh, I hear you. Okay, I did hear you running about.
Yeah.
Alright, magnet lure time, baby.
Magnet lure.
I crave treasure.
I should see how far I am from new upgrades. Maybe I should upgrade the 10,000 to upgrade the...
I need to upgrade my fishing buddies more too. They're the cheapest upgrades I have, so I should focus on them.
Oh, shower lure. On catch, small chance to summon a tiny rainstorm above you. That's adorable. That could be good. Yeah, let's get that sparkling lure.
I forgot to drink my sody pop. Yeah, have we heard from Mimi 2 at all today?
We haven't.
Alright, it could be sleeping in, so...
Could be, could be, could be.
That's fine, though. How often do we get just to hang out? Just the two of us? Right, my other to-do thing this week is maybe making a custom sprite for my first cut run.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm seeing a lot of art lately with, like, I'm doing another project for the stream that we're asking for art with, like, negative spaces in it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm enjoying negative space.
Yeah, negative spaces... Like, you really want to be using more of it than you think you should. Most of, like, the best, like, CUD, tiles are the ones where it kind of looks like they're starting to emerge out of the shadows.
I like that thought. need something that works with my rocket skating lifestyle this time.
Yes. Thermocask.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like research and stuff. No one actually looked into the item list ones too, though that they didn't get much useful out of that. Not yet, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Mods don't look as nice. I should go look at that mod. I'm curious about it. Part of me wants to like stick with like my favorite weapon combo of like single weapon fighting with a longsword but with an offhand dagger strictly for when I dodge. Or use shank, I think, or wherever. There's that
Yeah.
possibility.
Well, also just having an offhand dagger is just generally advisable.
Yeah, it's sick. It works with single weapon fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus to supply. I'm happy I can do this build now.
And it's really great for if you're using like a strong main weapon, but you want to have like something that does alternative damage, or like, you know, like a gaslight Chris, or like, you know, put freezing on it so that you can get through armor.
Well,
anyway,
I figured since I'm like I called the build rollerball, I
fire probably.
Well, yeah, but also I feel like I need a melee weapon, you know, like not a melee weapon, a bludgeoning weapon, you know, something I would have out on the arena floor.
Well, bludgeoning weapons, all of the good ones are two-handed.
Yep, that's what I would use. So no
mag hammer
this time. Just
got
go
it.
Big two-handed hammer, and if I get lucky enough to find a good two-handed hammer that's also gigantic, I can get giant hands and use it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, I think I got the build mostly pinned down.
Cool.
Also realized that like I could lean very hard into jumping because of the rocket jump from the skates. Plus, I can.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The extendo legs cyber mod lets me jump even further. Then beyond that, it's mostly throwing grenades through walls and stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm probably gonna do like a Hindran build, because that was kind of my first go-to, and it feels like appropriate to return to it.
Yeah, I'm doing an artifacts for this build, because that was the archetype I learned the game on. So many artifacts were sent to their death where I feel like I kind of owe it to them.
Oh, that's, yeah.
That was before they had roleplay mode, so that was all in classic.
I used to save scum before any method of saving was available.
I do not fault that in the slightest. Main issue about specializing in bludgeoning weapons is that like at some point you do want to get more strength in there even of single weapon fighting.
Yeah.
But that works well with the throwing build because I do also want to chuck things really far. Then I was gonna have like I know this is just like build stuff though. But I was gonna have a gas tumbler in there, probably floating nearby. Because I decided that I really don't want to go about penetrating radar. I like it too much.
It's really good.
So it's like a lot of this build is getting the things I really need to make my basic premise pop, but then stuffing as much compute power as possible into it.
Right. Cool.
I mean, I could use a prayer rod for a while before I have to switch over to like I'm ready for a bigger weapon. because that's like the agility cudgel weapon.
Yeah. It's true. Ooh. Oh.
I've been describing the chair and table columns to people as, you know how the furniture moves in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh no. Terrifying.
That's how I imagine it.
Very good.
These golems are like biosynthetic in my mind. They're not, not quite either.
Yeah, that is also the impression that I get.
Oh, that streamer I watch, MDCT talk. He
Oh
got a
yeah, I
golem
know.
oddity.
I know that guy.
Yeah, he got a golem oddity, and I finally got to see what it looks like. When,
Oh,
oh,
great.
that's just a big orb. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's like, is that urchins? No.
No,
No, there actually is
some
an
of the
urchin
Gersh,
one.
some of the Gersh, like Nephilim, like
Ah, okay,
stuff
got
turns
it.
into those. Yeah, it's like just the things that aren't classified anywhere else. And it's a good one too, because there's a bunch of floating nearby slots. A lot more easy to equip than the other golems.
There we go.
Punching stuff, I love Punchkin.
Punchkin is a lot of fun.
Like, I know the objectively more powerful punch build for Truekin is getting to fist the Ape God, but like I don't want Hulk hands. I wanted to punch a regular size fists. There's a different statement being made there.
It's true.
Yeah, Kraken. I think Kraken goes into oddities. Star Kraken. I think that's on the list. I've been looking at the golem list lately because I've been trying to find like the right golem for this run. What is the progeny I want to leave in this world? Kind of decision here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, of course, buy all the extra like DLC stuff for CUD too.
Wonderful.
I want to support the game for one.
Yeah, the the Patreon pets. The first 12 of them are getting packaged into a DLC, and I wrote one more pet that is exclusive to the DLC.
There's a isn't there like a chair buddy you can get on the list?
Yeah, Ercolano is
That might
is
be
a
like
is a sentient chair.
I don't need to make my own that way. But yeah, since I'm making a throne golem, I absolutely want to just blast that thing's ego up to max.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it powers. Like
You basically you have to.
Yep, it's got to be the coolest chair. If a psychic assassin comes by, well, that's their problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I still need to think of a name for my character too, because I could hit the random button. That would be fine or accurate.
Yeah,
like
yeah, but
she gave herself a very extra sort of name because she considers herself a performer.
that makes sense. You could even put a shader in there. Oh, a hammerhead.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a few I really like for it. Like, depends on what I go with for the ultimate name. I'm excited though, and I gotta think though, I'm probably not even nearly as excited as you.
It's building up. For a while, it really hasn't been accessible. It's just sort of like something that's happening. But over the past like few days, it's really dawning that it is. It's like it's almost out, and that is actually very exciting.
Yeah, I'm very much the kind of person that doesn't get really excited about something until it's imminent.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean I think that was part of it, is that it's truly imminent now.
Yep, so it's gonna ramp up every day this week, so if you ever need to like gush to anyone.
Aw.
I could be
Thank
receptive
you.
here. But honestly, I think your whole team over there is gonna be very receptive to it.
I think so too.
I have to imagine with Brian and Jason though, there's gonna be something akin to like a lot of relief in there.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, Brian already seems to be going through some sort of bizarre emotional catharsis, but, you know,
Yeah.
he expresses himself in interesting ways. But I'm really stoked. I'm also like a little bit nervous because the likelihood that I get targeted at some point if the game gets popular enough is pretty high. And like
Yeah.
I think I can do it. I think I can deal with it. I think I can make it, but like also I don't look forward to that.
Looks like I know that other notable people who went for all that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them make a pretty okay group to network with.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've followed some of that. It was the crash override that Zoe Quinn set up.
Oh, I forgot they set
Yeah.
that up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Aw, thank you, Chipper Doodles. It's more gonna be an issue of personal self-control than anything.
Mhm.
Oh, that's my last one? Oh, I better go back to town.
The bait, it's very much a watch pot kind of thing of bait. If you look at it a lot, it feels like it's lasting forever. If you don't look at it, it's ready. It's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would take the bullet too, but there's no amount of
Wow.
bullet taking that really works for this. Is the problem?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that, you know, we're all just waiting for the opportunity to take a bullet, but, that's not really how bullets work, or taking works.
We're talking about taking now. Good thing you put that 18 over.
Gracious. Well, brown overalls. Okay, that's better. That's better. I think I'm gonna like that better than the, like, salmon overalls that I had.
By the way, after I play through all of CUD, I'm gonna ask you a very important question. Most eligible NPC will be the question.
I see. Most eligible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright.
No one's allowed to say Clank.
Clank
Or
is not
or
Clank is not eligible. Clank is infectious.
Clank is basically Lord Byron. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I find somewhere my dick hasn't been, it isn't easy. Believe me.
I mean, frankly, I think the most eligible might be the Earl.
Oh,
You know?
maybe they're looking
It's
for
like it
like
might be the
a
Earl.
consort.
Yeah. Just because, well, I mean, it's the sort of thing that would get them tremendous amounts of attention, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
It still says Grostranautin. Oops, thank you. Oh my god, it's still marked as Ostranauts. Oh, I fucked it up.
Yeah, I saw that stream title and I'm like, oh, gastronauts, we eat food in space. Hmm.
Thank you for letting me know, Eclipse. It's very helpful.
Oh, Trippy!
Whoa! Whoa!
5 tier 1 gift
Good
subs,
work.
thank you. You've been passing them out, buddy. Thank you so much. Radiant huge lionfish. Well, that better be worth some money because that was a tremendously difficult fish to catch. Oh wow. The random gift subs target people in your chat too.
Oh, that's really neat.
Cool.
That is really neat.
That is sick. So it's probably based on what channel you're actually on, maybe, or I don't know how the interface works. I don't have enough money to give subs to people, so I forget. But hey, I'm always looking for more people to watch. If you like Matt, or watch me. No, I watch you.
Yeah.
That's the stream. We watch each other.
Watch it.
Yeah, just real close up on my on a human eyeball. No, I'm always looking for more people to swing by and hang out with me. In fact,
You can get an engagement ring in this? Wild.
yeah, that's like a present for yourself if you want. Or someone else, question mark? I don't know. Alright. Are there yellow raincoats in the shop? I can go check. Cosmetic goat unlocked? What does that mean?
Goat?
Yeah.
Is it a type of horns, maybe?
It's eyes.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's good.
Oh, white meaty, okay. There should be a raincoat. There's a trench coat. I think there's a raincoat. I believe in a thing called Graw. I do too.
The rhythm of the Graw.
A very believable individual.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I catch the rare golden bass? Oh, I must have caught it out of my fishing buddy.
Which golden fish did I get? I don't remember. It was the golden bass.
Oh my lord.
What? What? Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh. You look like real missing texture vibes.
That's not a bad observation. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, now I'm getting some Picasso kind of look here. Nice. I went spotted. They're $1,500 to get. Maxed out that. Let me go check the shop here. I'd be down. Lab coat. I actually don't know now.
Oh wait, I forgot to buy more soda.
Yeah, if you keep upgrading your camp, there's a few particle effects you can get. Sparkle particles, smelly particles, and hearts.
Hell yeah. I love that you can wear smelly particles. That's pretty great.
I considered it, but I thought the hearts felt better.
No, it's cute. It's cute. Besides, it goes with your I don't know, your sort of clown vibe.
Yeah, clownish. My clownish antics.
Mm-hmm.
There might be an unlockable raincoat, though. I'm just looking now. Ah, you got me wondering. Golden Shades cosmetic? Oh. Monster cosmetic, Midnight Fur. Ooh, Midnight Fur might be something I get eventually. Gold sparkles for catching a bunch of golden rays. Alien particles for catching enough of the unidentified fish.
That's right, Crassitator. I love putting the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack in my playlist. I don't get sick of it. I might eventually get sick of it, who knows.
I might put on some...
But not today.
I'll put on my own music. Tis time.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, rain time.
I want to catch more squid because there's a new career pattern there that I actually might want. Ooh, Caves of Cut soundtrack update queued, excuse me.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll put in some Caves of Cut.
the actually, yeah, once we have the finalized album, I'm absolutely putting it in my rotation. And yeah, CUD merch. The CUD merch looks so good. I got to get all of those. I got to get all of those posters.
I'm gonna buy a lot of merch.
Real. I almost don't have a choice. It's true. I am the CUD streamer. I'm super not, actually. I am the CUD. Well, I don't know. Like I am the CUD VTuber. I'll say that much. But like, MDCT streams a lot more CUD than I do, and so does Blind IRL.
Yeah, those are folk with like pretty.
There are some incredibly strong CUD streamers. I am the one official CUD streamer. That's true. That is true.
Is simply not to worry about those folk. I'm simply going to. Oh, I never refilled my squid. I'm simply going to do my own thing. I had some ideas for what I want to do with the CUD stream.
Hell yeah.
Setting vibes. That's it. People are gonna fall asleep in my stream because that's how relaxing I want it to be.
Love that. That is, you know, that's a vibe I certainly enjoy.
Well, we're reading a lot of that text, and that text is like dreamlike. A lot of
very. I mean, and increasingly as you get later in the game. Like Java is like a fever dream.
Alright, I need to actually play the music too. That's important. We're gonna... I don't think anyone will be upset if I skip the overworld music. It's 10 minutes.
There's gonna be like new overworld music even. Yeah, like I think that the regular stuff is gonna stay in the game, but there's a new track for when you like just go outside of Jopa. It's good. the end of the game also has amazing music.
I think my favorite music track in a game is Beppy Susu's.
That is probably my second favorite. It is. The first favorite is Onward, which is Ezra's theme. But right after that, it's Lazarus, which is the Bethesda Sousa theme.
The stilts theme I appreciate, but that horn gets my anxiety.
I understand. Yeah. Well, and let's be clear. When you say horn, what you mean is automaton, because that's it was literally an automaton.
Yeah, that thing.
One of my favorite pieces of like Gregory Ham esoterica.
It's the thing is, like, I don't like dislike the music per se. It's just
well, but yeah, it's a stressful vibe. I think that's reasonable to say.
It's an effective song, is what I will say about it for certain.
Yes.
Because I think it's music that can evoke an emotion in me is undeniably powerful.
Absolutely. Gar! Love catching a gar. Huge carp. Oyster.
Yeah, trying to remember
nice.
What instrument it was. I remembered it was something weird. I thought it was like a bazooka.
Yeah, it's an automaton. I actually have an automaton up there. I am able to play it, if haltingly. But yeah, no, the stilt music, not the stilt music itself. Like if the actual cathedral, whenever I go to the 6-day stilt, the first thing I do is check in at the cathedral so that we get the stilt music itself, which is actually one of the few tracks not composed and performed by Craig Hamilton. It was was it Brandon Tanner? Someone else wrote that track, and it was the first one that went into the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. At least as far as I remember. It's possible that I'm wrong, but I think that's how I remember it. Is that as soundtracks slowly started to populate.
God, what if What if the music actually dimmed down a bit when you went into one of the tents? That'd be interesting.
That'd be pretty cool. I'm not getting a lot of really good numbers here. I wonder... Like, I haven't gotten anything above 100 today.
Oh, for, like, fish to sell?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, clicks. Clicks in a barrier.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, I've been getting on
they've been
some
softballing me. Well, I mean, you're much higher level than me at this point, I think.
That is true, yeah.
But, like, still, last session, I was seeing some hundreds and some 200s. Well, you know, we have hours, so... Although I should... At some point I should take a break to take some painkillers. My tooth is bothering me.
Oh, when is that getting taken care of?
Just like a week after release, so like early December, like first weekend or second weekend in December.
I'm surprised you haven't went in for emergency, because that's normally an emergency situation.
I mean,
Pain hurts a fucking lot.
it's not great, but it's not like piercing or anything.
Okay.
I don't like you know, there's I'm gonna need a root canal. But I've had those before. It could be worse. I've had some dental nightmares that have really kind of affected how I interact with dental care in general.
Yep.
I recognize that it's not super productive, but like,
I mean, I got, as my rule is always, like, I don't try to push my friends, really. It's just, if I feel like I need to say something, I say something, and they're in charge of running their own damn lives.
yeah,
They'll
yeah,
know
yeah.
best.
You've got 7 crowns. That's impressive. That's impressive, Jibberdoodles.
I don't think I counted mine exactly. I mean, I'm missing teeth from my last.
I've had a few pulled. Like at this point, finally, all my wisdom teeth are gone. The first 2 are what put me in the hospital first. Those ones were really bad. The top ones were not nearly as bad. But then I also lost a molar to decay. That was just on me.
Yeah, let's see. I'm checking mine right now. I know I did lose at least 1 molar.
We all did them all within 6 months. Oof, that sounds arduous. Arduous.
There's the other one. Okay. Yeah, so like maybe 3 of them. Like one of the teeth they pulled was like in pieces. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. I'm snapping my jaw too hard? Yeah, but that's how I live. I have to. Really, the problem is I'm snapping my jaw on, like, you know, sweets.
Oh, fuck, someone remind me of the saying, and this feels like an example of it, of, born to shit, forced to white.
You're not wrong. I can't repudiate that.
That's whenever I keep forgetting about that saying.
Mola mola.
Snap hard or die trying. That's something you write in the choker.
Yeah. That's what the t-shirt with my face on it can say. Snap hard or die trying.
Yeah. I'm lucky I got mine all handled for now.
Yeah.
Problem is, like, whenever I order candy, I don't really have a lot of self-control, so I try to make that a very rare occasion.
What I will say is that I really don't tolerate... Oh, finally, my first over 100.
Yeah, baby.
I really do not tolerate dentists who try to, like, moralize at you for not going to the dentist.
Oh,
There
that's
are
fucking
there are so many barriers that, like, doesn't even exist in normal medicine that dental has. Like, you know, and that's international too. It's not just the US that doesn't do a good job of covering dental. It's a lot of, you know, other Anglophone nations. And it's like, you can't be shaming me when the system disincentivizes this, when you know how much I'm going to pay for this. Like, I don't know, it makes me mad.
I went to a
I'm
dental.
done being patient with, like, condescending boomer physicians, basically.
I went to a student dentist, and they were cool.
Dope. Oh, let me be honest. I'm not slurring all dentists here. I actually
Yeah, I
have
know you're not.
a
You
decent one
specified.
right now, it seems like.
Yeah, you specified a certain group of
Yeah. Yeah.
dentists. Also, where at are you in Belgium, Grassator? One of my partners is over in Antwerp. Brussels. Ah.
Brussels. Smiles by Rosie. Yeah. I actually yeah, no, she's cool. She's cool. We very briefly dated.
Oh.
Literally, we casually dated for a little bit.
You're hitting the Eastern Seaboard, Greater
I have,
Polygonal, I guess.
I have been. I mean, like, maybe that's overstating it, but like, it feels weird to be like, no, I mean, thank you for the recommendation, but like, I did sleep with that dentist. Like,
Look, that dentist has already been inside her once. We don't need to revisit the past. We gotta move on, everyone.
she's a lovely lady. I do actually recommend her services to anyone in the greater Boston area. You went dancing with her women. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. This is so fucking funny.
The like, you know, I feel like it's probably very different now, but like 10 years ago, the like polysocial scene up here was really something.
I think COVID definitely cooled it.
Yeah, and also just, I don't know, shifting culture.
Yeah.
Of course it was contra dancing. It would have to be contra dancing or square dancing up here. No, I fully understand. And I would trust her to give me a root canal. I'd just feel emotionally strange about it.
Is it? Sorry, I'm just imagining a fucking like men's like Reddit like area. Is it gay to let a male dentist work on your teeth?
I don't want another man inside me.
Oh man, I'm having a great time.
Good. I'm glad to be entertaining. Oh, I should check on my buddies.
Oh, that put me in such a good mood.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, I've been kind of doing some self-analysis too, with regards to like our survival game stuff too. Realizing have I really been that controlling and kind of strict? I feel like I might have.
I don't think that you were controlling or strict, but here's the thing. Like, you know, you don't have to act in a destructive or problematic way for me to notice your frustration, right? So, like, you could be perfectly polite, but I could tell that when someone got in the way or someone put down a temporary solution, like, you know, I could sort of feel your frustration kick up because like you were working in the space and it was being messed with, and you know, that is contraindicated.
Yeah, I'm that way IRL too.
Yeah. No, and I get it. I get it because like, you know, I don't have that, but I have adjacent behaviors and impulses. And like I'm not going to say that that's not stressful. And you know, it makes for an environment that I don't really want to be in until it's done.
Yeah.
So like I would say that, you know, we did run into it as a problem. I'm just like trying to make it clear that you didn't act out.
Well, that much I do know, and I'm glad too that I
Yeah.
didn't. But
Yeah.
the fact that like even like trying to swallow that is an issue is like, you know what? And maybe the thing that's needed is like more space, and maybe I should
Or more
just, you know,
structure,
try.
like more structure in terms of, hey, I'm gonna build a thing over here. Y'all build a thing over there. Can we
Yeah,
set up? Can we set up a storage yard? Like, basically, you know, trying to keep. I think that a good idea is trying to keep functionality and planning separate in the early game.
yeah, I need to just kind of ease back a bit and assume that everything's going to be temporary.
Well, assume that like our initial like splash zone is at the very least, and then we
Yeah,
can
well, I
go
mean,
from there.
the idea is I want to get myself into like a good like mentality for accepting when, you know, we need to change something up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Real.
it's gonna help too, because like I'm not putting it upon myself to like design the house. Everyone's gonna be working on probably their own space, so
Yeah,
that's gonna
and
take it
like
out from all of us
we'll
too.
have some shared spaces that we'll want to like
Hmm.
be conscious of, like, you know, making decisions about, but we can be deliberate and communicate, and then that'll probably do the trick.
And eventually we'll probably have our own like little smaller forge spaces and stuff.
Totally.
I don't see like the other thing too is like I don't like I was kind of thinking like are we gonna have our own separate food spaces too? And it's like nah, it's probably not gonna happen, honestly.
What if we just did like really abundant metals?
So yeah, like I was thinking about that the other day and realized that you know, if this were a solo world, I
Mm-hmm.
want them to be a bit more rare, but that's not what Rust you enjoy, and y'all do a lot more of the mineral diving than I do.
That's true. I've gotten used
Even
to the mining routine.
when
Although
I'm in a cave,
I don't think I'm as good at it as Memi is.
no, Mammy,
Nobody
is
is.
thorough.
Anyway, yeah.
But when I'm in a cave, I'm usually looking for a ruin, and you know, or like a
Yeah.
saltpeter or some other stuff like that, and I will notice minerals. I'm not very metal focused.
I'm pretty metal focused. I have like I have the bismuth eye.
The bismuth eye, the legendary artifact. Yeah, it's okay, like structure consistency. Well, I'm also used to another friend group that inadvertently stresses me the hell out. when we play multiplayer games together. Which I've been working on being a bit more vocal when I'm not enjoying something,
Uh-huh.
and also limiting the size of like groups I play with, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but
I'm
it's like
trying to make better decisions like that as well.
it's like I don't need to be in charge. I just need things that make sense.
Yeah. Well, and you need to be able to work within a space without it being disrupted. And that
I want
is a
to.
reasonable expectation. That's like a reasonable thing to want.
Well, it's also the fact of like I want to know I'm not stepping on anyone else's toes too. I want to know like,
Right.
what's actually off limits and stuff about having to ask every time. Like there's a certain point where I have to ask, and I understand that, but
Yeah. But I think we have a better idea of what we want to be doing and avoiding,
mhm.
which is will probably help. But no, I'm stoked to see the new stuff because I haven't been keeping up, not so much because I want to keep myself unspoiled, but because, like, my attention is pulled in so many other directions. Like, Caves of Cud, the release of Caves of Cud is happening right as my brain is completely devoured by Space Poverty Simulator, aka Ostranauts.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes it's necessary to take a step back from group play. Yeah.
yeah, it's true, it's true. We have been hoping that we can figure out how to do, like, location-based audio for quite some time. If a mod in Vintage Story could get that working, that would be huge.
Yep. That would be amazing. That would help a lot with stuff, because it's like, when it was just 2 of us doing Vintage Story, it wasn't like super overwhelming for you, but when you have like 4 of us here and like
Yeah, it's too many people in chat.
most if not all of us have ADHD, it
Yep.
can get a little much.
Yeah, I really need to figure out ways to, because, like, I still have a good time in the chat, but there's always at least one session or one moment every session where I feel completely overwhelmed.
Well, you ducked out like the like last week for a little bit, and I
Yeah.
put 2 and 2 together. Went, all right, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Vibe was too laden.
It was a lot for me too, so that's why I kind of instantly knew.
Mm-hmm. Space Poverty Simulator. Yeah, well, I mean, another name I've heard it referred to is Space HVAC Simulator, because it's basically those two things. A lot of those two things.
So,
And
fact,
awkward Sims-like conversations that still manage to be kind of entertaining.
So, fun fact about Space Station 13, but the original program it was built on was supposed to be a, like, atmospheric simulator. Like, simulate airflow.
Ooh.
And it was expanded into something it was never intended for.
Wow. I think I just heard a meteor crash.
I see where it's at, too.
Cool.
It's at the lake here. I kind of want you to get access to sparkles. And
Okay.
alien sparkles that
I
you
will
might
go.
want, so.
I will go grab it.
The side of the lake
Alien
near
sparkles.
Beyond
Oh boy, I see it.
Creator Beyond was a physicist, and
Wait a
might
minute.
have been. I don't know. It might have been like a school project or something. You see it?
I do see it. Woohoo! Okay, that's too fast. Too fast.
Oh, you got the speed juice. Got it.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it was like. That's intense.
No, Space Station 14 is still being worked on too, and I actually like it. You know, the thing that made me not worry too much about there being quote-unquote a sequel is the fact that they're not charging for it. It's like, oh, okay, this is actually an honest-to-God attempt to make a better running Space Station 13. And they like added like other species you can play as and stuff too in the baseline, like moth people, moth people,
Cool.
lizard people. I think there's something else too.
That's pretty nifty. Its massively multiplayer nature is what turns me off of it.
Yeah, there's a certain type of chaos I can thrive in,
Mm-hmm.
and that game manages it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Servers have surgery now. The other problem with Space Station 14, though, is in 13, is that I never spent enough time learning the system, so my knowledge is pretty small, so I still have a lot to learn. But I want to learn medic stuff probably right away.
You only enjoy playing things like janitor or botanist to be really divorced from the actual... Yeah, I would be like, I don't know, shipbuilder or something. I like building a ship.
Yeah,
But having to interact with other human beings, I don't know. Maybe. Depends.
Expedition stuff too is pretty solo. I'll have to go see what they did for like the priest too, because the priest role I thought was pretty nifty because there, like when you started a server, you have your default outfit and stuff. But if you go into like your office, there's like different types of priest clothing wear. There's like some for a rabbi, there's something for a Catholic priest.
That's fun.
Maybe something for Islamic priest, I can't remember. And then there was one that was just like Adeptus Mechanicus from 40k in there as well. Want to get really weird with it. What I like about the janitor and clown roles in Space Station 13 is that they were originally designed as punishment roles for people who couldn't behave, but then they actually became motivation for people who misbehave, because people enjoyed playing those roles. That's why they became mainline instead. Getting the Grit Gate tunes right now.
Nice. Barathrum's office theme is so good.
You know, I'm really mad at Grit Gate. Want to know why?
Why?
Because I really had to go, but they wouldn't let me in to use the bathroom.
I see what you did there. Very good. Very good.
I love how it's just always like a random like faction on what's his face? Barthram the Old is the guy underneath. I can't remember the guy up top.
Otho?
Otho, thank you. The fact that he always has like a couple, or like a few different factions that have minus 50 reputation, because he wouldn't let them in.
Yeah.
And just how Q-Girl always has like some faction doesn't like her queer hair.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that the, like, old guard Barathrumites are of a different sort than the younger ones.
Yeah, I was also like doing some like research because I hadn't read like a lot of the main books in CUD because again I was always kind of waiting for 1.0 to really get into it, and reading about the Quetzal caucus going, hold on,
Yeah.
there was like some like poem thing that was put out when the early release stuff for CUD was being teased like in October. Compliments goggles. Goggles are good.
Okay, I think I should take a small break to go get some painkillers and a Coke.
I was actually thinking about taking a break myself, so
Yeah.
I will do a break.
Let's do that.
Okay, see you in a little bit.
See you soon.
Oh, I just caught that thing about the clown joining the mining team. Hefty Tanuki. Some either die horribly or some might be the best member of the team. The important thing about the important thing about playing the clown on a mining mission is that you got to make sure that either of those outcomes are hilarious. You have to die in some ridiculous fashion, or you have to succeed in the most ridiculous fashion. There is no way. Like, you gotta keep the team spirits up. It's like, damn, they should assign a clown to every mining team. You know, to be the best member. My human Sona Jovia Jokestar, I made sure to design a name that would also work for Space Station 13.
Hell yeah. Jovia Jokestar is a solid name.
Yeah, I'm real proud of that one. That's something I keep close in arm's reach. You gotta take your clown job seriously. By seriously, I mean in a very silly way.
I may be distracted by the pizza showing up. There's going to be...
So, like, I finished Veilguard, and I'm like, I have time to play something else, and then I just loaded up another Veilguard character and kept going.
Yeah.
So...
Sometimes you just have to let the fire burn itself out.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The problem is like, I feel like the class I picked up, Second Warrior, was like, wait, this is already more fun than Rogue. What the hell? Of course, I wasn't engaging some of the mechanics as a Rogue because I was just being super aggressive.
Once I get through this, like, DIY intro phase for Ostranauts, I'm probably gonna try piracy just to see if I can be any good at it.
Important thing about piracy in a game like that is that you gotta walk away with a good story.
You're gonna walk away with a good story for sure, but you do that when like just encountering a pirate. If I recall correctly, Perry Apricot Tree had a got robbed by a pirate and then talked him into joining her crew, and then told him to put his Ava suit down and spaced him.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's real rough justice.
It's rough justice. There's a lot of that. I mean, last session, we opened up by me shooting a guy to death.
Cold open.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I shot him until he fell over, and then I stomped him until he was dead. So even worse.
Got it.
The Silent Hill maneuver.
Give the old survival horror stompy. 15 in-game minutes. I was explaining...
It did take a long time. It was uncomfortable. I did not like having to finish the job, but it felt cruel not to.
Oh, Jesus
what the fuck?
Christ. That's a very large whale.
Yeah, it is a massive whale, in fact.
Yeah,
I can't
can see it. Put it in your pocket. There you go. Hey, whales aren't fish, they're mammals.
There it is.
When I say something like that, I know I'm being a stinker.
A little stinko.
So I was explaining to a friend, like, the idea of, like, what legendary should mean something in fantasy, you know? Like, someone being a legendary talent.
Yeah.
And I explain Dwarf Fortress, how if you became legendary at throwing, you can throw a leaf and do severe damage with it. That's legendary.
That's very funny. And yeah, that truly is legendary.
Like, I want the word legendary to actually mean things, so you're going for that one? Okay.
Yeah. Sometime ask Sussy Benui about the one guy who was caught outside with an Etten. Like I think they were like a gardener or something, or a forager, and just lost their shit and beat the thing to death with their bare hands. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, so just...
Oh, hi! You're still there! The herbalist. Yeah, legendary man. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Killed an Etten with his bare hands while saying the rawest shit imaginable.
That's all it takes. When there is a need, there is a way. So I had like when I was younger, much younger, I had a recurring nightmare about a monster that looked surprisingly like Oscar the Grouch. It would come out of the bathroom, go down the hallway, and then drag me to its toilet lair, tickling me.
Whoa.
And it was a recurring nightmare. And I remember
That's
one
scary.
time I was dreaming I was in the kitchen, and that motherfucker showed up behind me, and I remember punching him into a chair so hard that he just flattened like a piece of paper.
That's so
and then
funny.
I didn't have that nightmare anymore.
Love that.
I'm very quiet. That might be a end thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me change the mix a little. Turn down the... Okay. That should be better.
But it's the idea of just someone finally having enough.
Wah! Swordfish.
Sorry, it's a hacker movie now. Yay! I want to kill someone. In Minecraft? No, in Dwarf Fortress.
I wonder how much... 425 for the massive whale? That seems low.
It do.
Well, maybe I'll put it in the tank.
Possum sitting there going, you know how much money it takes to maintain a whale? That's the prop that's left over. Busting out the rare lure. Give me those high tier fish. I want more squid. I'm full on like trying to do a moratorium though. I'm buying new games right now. I'm just playing what I already have. I have so much stuff.
Your cup runneth over.
Yep, and it's about time I start, you know, sipping a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a certain element though of like when the game's new and my friends are all playing it and I want to participate in that conversation.
I fully understand. I'm there.
No, that was Veilguard. That was why I bought Veilguard. Because I'm like, you know what? I do want to play it and I do want to talk to friends about it, so... Here we are.
So which one's bigger? Oh, the lead Sichthus is actually bigger than the whale.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the fact that I could see the whale tail
Yeah.
from my
Yeah.
or you told me everything I needed
All
to know
right.
about.
Congratulations. You stay the champ. The impossible horror of the aquarium.
really the game I should be getting around to playing finally is Stardew Valley. I've been meaning to do a full run in there. It's just
It's
I'm a
an
perfectionist.
investment.
Yeah.
It's a real investment.
I mean, like, the optimal way to play that game is, like, doing a tactical breach on your farm every day. So...
Yeah. Yeah, but, like, you don't have to do that. And I feel like the only way I'll ever play the game through is if I don't. It's hard,
Yeah.
but, like... Yeah.
Like, I know, like, the things that aren't negotiable for me is making sure I can produce, like, everything in the game. Like, if I wanted to, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I have the tool there available for it. You know, completing basically the whole, like, catalog kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, having at least one of every farm animal and every color of a farm animal, you know, just being very collectionist about it.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, I think next farm I actually want to lean really hard on the fishing angle. Make room for ponds. That kind of stuff.
Fish ponds are cool.
And the latest patch too lets you put legendary fish in ponds. It's a solo occupant, but apparently the water changes color too for each of them. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point.
Give me a reason to build more fish ponds.
Ooh, should be a good one.
And I don't want to get married in Stardew Valley anymore because I want my best friend Krobus to move in with me.
Yeah.
I like my
Krobus.
romantic relationship with Krobus. We're just
it's
good buddies.
Superb, yeah.
It's sexually romantic.
Drink up.
Apparently, like when you wake up in the morning, instead of like kissing, you just hug each other.
That's cute.
Hug your homie before you go out for the day.
Yes, I got a Dare shirt.
Yeah. Also, the fact that like in 1.6 they also added the option to clear out all like the children's bedroom furniture when you get the upstairs. If you don't want to have kids, just make that like actually part of the game and supported rather than like the assumed thing.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I wish they'd let me adopt some weird children. I want to fish a fish baby out of the sea and go, no, this is my daughter now. She'll be taught the ways. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to do with a farm is have a second coop that's only for ducks. I love ducks. They are my favorite animal.
It's a good thing to do too. Like, you know, just duck mayonnaise is worth a bunch. Duck eggs are great. Everybody loves being handed one.
Yeah, and you got the feathers too. But also, I just like ducks, and all the maps I like to play on have like a decent amount of water where it's like they can just graze out in the water. I usually opt for the beach farm over the river farm because I like the space on beach a lot more. Too hard to fit things in the river farm, which is the challenge of it.
It is kind of fun though. Especially if you're playing multiplayer, the river one is neat because like it really gives the farm a shape before the farm normally has one. And that's kind of nice because it helps you build walking habits and stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I like the forest map too because there's a lot of like ground that you can't like use for like crops that you can just build like stuff on.
Yeah.
Instead. There's Combat Farm. Combat Farm is just another big farm. Big pond in the center.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't Forager I played recently. What was the other one that was kind of like Forager?
I'm sorry, Outpath?
Outpath, yeah.
I
like
love
Outpath.
Outpath. I liked it a lot. I did not
Right.
like the kind of shoehorned in, like, sort of semi-plot elements, but and like
Yeah.
the ending is nothing. But like the gameplay.
It was a good time, and getting things automated a certain way.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second, what's this song? Imminent 2. Yeah, this is a new one.
Ooh.
I don't recognize the song in Caves of Cud.
Cool.
I want to kill that Snapjaw. No, not Grahu in Caves of Cud.
Yeah, come and get it. You can't kill me.
Why would I want to? I couldn't. I couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's true.
What's that Tony Hawk meme of me when I have to kill Tony Hawk in a race? Or...
Yeah.
And Tony Hawk's like, I appreciate that you hesitated.
Yeah.
It's like...
A very like just a guy. Just some dude.
The older I get, the more my perspective on stuff like that changes to be like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I understand.
Yeah, it's true.
There's incompatibility going on here, and it has to end. By the way, I've sworn to switch to Linux the next time I do a fresh OS install.
Good on you. I can't fathom having the volition to do that. Too much work, too much learning. Can't do it right now.
I mean, the reason I'm committing to it is because of discovering earlier that Edge, something I did not press the start button on at any point, nor actually use, was taking 10% of my GPU for no fucking reason.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad here, for sure.
And it's like, okay, well, by the time I do a fresh OS install, there'll probably be enough other things that pissed me off. Or I will have the wherewithal.
Windows 11 is terrifying. I have been turning it down over and over.
It keeps like starting OneDrive on me despite me repeatedly telling it, no, I don't want OneDrive on ever. It keeps resetting that setting. It's like,
yeah, it's bad.
Fuckers. Don't do this. It makes things bad.
That bait does matter, but mostly with regards to rarity. There are lures that'll let you catch larger or smaller fish, so like, you know, for a sturgeon, you'd want something that catches larger fish.
Yeah, lures have a lot more granularity to it.
Yeah.
Bait is mostly just tiered.
Bait is mostly just tiered. It's just like quality, rarity.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I need to get the director's cut of Death Stranding going. Like, I have a computer that can run it now.
Yeah, me too. I have it like installed, but I don't know when I'm gonna play it.
It's like, okay, like, you know, like Kojima, you know, sure is Kojima and still is a bit of a starfucker in types of the friends he makes.
Yeah, he is. It's true, but you know, he kind of owns it.
Yeah, he does. He's having a good life. I don't begrudge him that. And honestly, Death Stranding was just a game that, without reservations, I enjoy.
That was a tough one. Oh, it's an opulent, huge seahorse. Nice.
It didn't look huge from here, but...
No, it didn't. Well, I mean, it's huge for... Oh, wait. I smell
seahorse.
pizza. I think the pizza must have arrived. Oh, that smells really good.
The story
Karaspaus got it.
in Death Stranding. The story is not great in Death Stranding.
No, I mean, I don't have high expectations for Hideo Kojima character writing. That is not where the man excels.
The thing is like, the voice acting is pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
like the actors do a great job. The voice acting direction is good, but it's the story. It's like it's just the thing this all should be built on top of. Snapjaw pizza senses. Yeah, I got a bit of
Snapjaw pizza
Dromad
senses.
dander
Yeah,
on
it's
my
called
pizza.
nose. It's called my schnoz.
New mutation unlock schnoz.
Schnoz.
Getting reminded of a mod I want to make one day, maybe. For
wait.
to add some more mutation variants, you know, like you can kind of pick what sort of like horns you have.
Yes.
I wanted one for thick third to also be like thick down instead.
Yeah, I was about to say that's definitely one that could use expanding. Yeah.
Or like blubber.
Well, it could be thick hide, which covers a lot of ground.
I feel that so much, Chipper Doodles. I've been rolling my eyes like, man, I'm just here to deliver the damn package. I know Patriot, I just want to deliver package.
Being preached to by diehardmen about America. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They
I'm
did
not...
make a correction to that weird, insulting, asexual article, though. For the director's cut, they basically put like basically something on the bottom saying this is the author's opinions. It's like, all right, that makes it better.
Yeah.
Like casted some doubt on its veracity. Maybe that was always the intention, but it was unclear. Is the problem with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't played Death Stranding yet.
There's basically the big event that made everything fucked up. Like, there's like one like opinion piece you read where someone's like supposing maybe it's asexual people, and everything that comes with it. That was one of the reasons why the Death Stranding happened.
Strange.
And it looked more like text in the game.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Because I felt like it wasn't clear what it was my issue with it.
It needs context.
It needs context, and so they added some context saying
I
this
see.
is someone's opinion and is likely not true. I have the type of asexuality that I just kind of hate explaining. That's my asexuality.
Yeah, I mean, well, and the nice thing is you don't owe it to anybody.
Yep. Don't owe it to nobody. So when's the sex DLC coming out for CUD?
Kid Fox has asked me not to talk about that.
Alright, they made Boyfriend Dungeon, oh no.
They sure did. CUD is the sex DLC. Nice.
If they ever want to add, like, crossover content to Boyfriend Dungeon, that would be really funny to see a CUD character.
It would be very funny. And I did say that Asphodel is the most eligible bachelor plant in CUD, so...
It's a good pull, because it's not one that people would expect, I think.
Yeah. Some sort of electrical weapon.
Yeah, just a big shock prod.
Or like a lightning whip.
I like a good stun whip, yeah.
Ooh, glistening ray.
I'm looking for Man of Wars in particular. That's what I'm looking for. Very specific kind of jelly. CUD is the sex DLC. I mean, any long time playing CUD fan knows that's simply the truth. Look, I just want those lesbian deer tars to get together. That's
Good.
get out that trans.
Oh, what kind of pizza? We've got several different kinds of pizza since we get it for leftovers. Yeah, one of them is like a barbecue chicken and onion. One of them is mushroom and olives. One of them is just different kinds of cheese. And one of them is pepperoncini, steak, and Parmesan sauce, which is the one for me. I really like that one.
3 out of 4 of those sound really good to me. I'm not a big olive fan.
Yeah, olives are very divisive. But in this household, 100% of the 2 people here really like it, so.
Yeah. I mean, if someone offered me pizza with olives on it, I would eat it because they don't cause me problems. Favors pineapple and mushroom. Interesting. That feels like a real textural experience, Sussy.
Ooh. Pineapple and mushroom's good. We've gotten that a few times. It's definitely one that we do sometimes.
I'd go for it. I'm okay with pineapple on pizza as long as the flavors all complement each other.
Pineapple pepperoncini is also really good, actually.
I believe it. I love Hawaiian cooking where I'm a big believer in pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Also a believer in Spam. Can do some magic things with Spam.
You know, the spouse keeps kosher style and therefore can't have pork. And I recently discovered that there's a kind of Spam now that's just roast turkey. But for some reason, it doesn't want to try it. And, you know, it would be counterindicated by current diet stuff, but like... It's like, whoa, you don't want the rare opportunity to eat Spam? How strange.
So, one of my old friends who's married to Fox, who shows up in our chats.
Ah, yes.
Their family is... Part of their family is Japanese, and they did the stopover in Hawaii before immigrating over to the mainland. So there's some Hawaiian cooking in that family tradition.
That's
cool. How I know Spam's good, because I remember Fox carefully cooking Spam with brown sugar on a griddle, getting it just right.
Hell yeah. I honestly if I ever get like a little musubi box, I'm gonna try the turkey Spam musubi because that I want to know.
That sounds so
I want to
intriguing.
know.
Oh. I can afford you.
You gotta sizzle it up, it's true. You do.
Sure to sizzle up the Spam. Yep, it was like a whole, intricate affair. Fox was trying to get it just right. And I think he did.
Yeah, I don't think it would be very good if you just had it cold. Gotta get a little Maillard. Oh shit! I'm stuck behind a trash can. Oh, okay. It eventually just had me fall in the water.
You have a great lurk.
Have good lurk. Ooh, I have $10,000 in my pocket at the same time.
Yeah, I end up buying the really fancy hook.
Pink cowboy hat.
Yeah, you did it.
I have it now too, but I don't really do cowboy hats. I could see myself rocking a cowboy hat. It's just never really been a thing. We're going squid.
Yeah, it's alright. Squid girl hat.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the fun experience in Pacific Drive on difficulty options I choose, and just enhancing my favorite part about the game of me being very careful and doing really well. But there's
Cool.
just that one moment in one of my trips where something goes catastrophically wrong.
Yeah, that's fair. It can be frustrating sometimes when like it seems like the anomalies are converging in such a way that as to like make you not be able to leave.
I've been able to leave every time, but it's come with complications. And that's
Mm,
that's what I'm looking for, is complications. I'm not looking for something to
right.
checkmate me per se. I'm looking for something to overcome.
See, I see.
And my latest one involved
Now I get
shocking
it.
speed.
Shocking speed is so scary.
I had to explain to my chat. No, see, like, I leave my car in park all the time, right? Except shocking
Yeah.
speed disengages that.
Yep. And your car will leave. And
Also got hit
probably
by the
hurt
car.
itself very Oh, you got hit by it that time?
I
That
survived. I got the
that
achievement
is
for it.
that's rough. I've gotten the achievement, but I just got bumped a little basically.
I'm not sure when I got the achievement exactly, though. It might have been when I had a bunny hijack my car.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it was funny, too, because I had the car flipped over from that shocking speed incident, and
Uh-huh.
I was in it. Try to get out of it, they like kick it off so it like rolled down the hill. But then it was going again, so I got back in, except there was like some weird tangling effect that happened, where like the camera went somewhere really wild, and then I came back. I'm like, okay, I'm in the car. I didn't get launched, but I noticed that my driver's side door was just gone. I'm like, okay,
Wow.
they fixed the bug, but at great cost to me. Because it used to just launch you when that happened,
Uh-huh.
and it would hurt when you land.
Yeah.
They added like new rooms and stuff. Like new like places to loot and things. Like there's just things I haven't seen before.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I love there's like tunnel rooms and stuff.
Yeah, well, I noticed the tunnel rooms.
I
Yeah,
love
like
the tunnel rooms.
there was like a stretch of highway I never saw before too. That had like a big like inlet of water in there and stuff. It was really just really cool shit. Yay, get more of those. I want you to get the alien particles really bad.
Oh, I don't have I ran out of bait. I was like, why the fuck am I not catching anything? I need bait.
Next upgrade I get is gonna be more bait, just so I have 10 casts with the golden lure. Large eel.
Oh boy. Opulent. Radiant.
God, I have not fought any of the Nephilim yet, and I am...
They're scary.
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I was getting, just based on like looking at the artifacts they all drop, going, huh, these are all probably a hint of what I might be dealing with. I'm gonna basically... I mean, luckily the wiki takes a bit to get updated anyway. So, even like the temptation look at the wiki won't matter when the game comes out.
Yeah.
The fight that like I really do deeply recall is at the bottom of the tree for the one quest with fuck, what's their name? The chime.
How?
Yeah, Tao.
You
Yeah,
got into a fight with Aoig? Aoig?
Yep.
Aoig?
Aoig no longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, by that point in the game, it's not uncommon to already be, like, a sworn enemy of the Seekers. So, makes sense.
The Seekers, from what I've managed to glean, just
They're pretty
suck.
bad. They suck. Yeah, they're not good.
You know, and like, it might not be like individually any of their faults, because Bateau's influence is definitely causing something to happen. I don't know their individual stories, but still, like, Bateau is so nasty. Like, they quarantine an entire planet because of Bateau, I'm pretty sure, so...
My lips are sealed on that one.
Exactly. That's like the lore discussions I've seen.
So, I think I might have to end early because I want pizza. And yeah.
And when by early, do you mean right now?
Yeah, or soonish at least, because I'm kind of hungry. I know it's very early, but
That's fine. It's a light duty stream today, cause
yeah, light
Manny
duty
can't be
stream.
here.
Exactly. So yeah, I would like to wrap on the sooner edge of things, because just like, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I will be here running the server until you're ready to duck out, and then I'll probably finish up whatever I'm dishing up and going.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out. This was a good, like, lower key, lower activity sort of deal. I think that we
have more of these, I think.
Yeah, they're good. They're good to have as a staple. You know, it's tough because I'm very leery about packing my weeks anymore, but alternating like this on the Fridays is pretty nice.
I mean, you know, you're very willing to not even be like necessarily be streaming when we're doing this, so like
Yeah,
if
it's
you
true.
wanted to schedule something with me, it could be extremely low impact for you.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's hard to pin me down to schedule things, but
yeah, I'm not gonna put too much of an effort in because one.
Well, at least not before December 5th.
Yeah, no, I'm. December's already been like crossed off for.
Yeah, December 5th is when I get at least a decent portion of my brain back. Oh, I can get. I'm a pup now.
I assume you want to spend some time with loved ones because you've been busy.
Yeah.
Even if you're not like doing a you know, Death March style of development, it's still a lot of work prior to release.
That's true. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off. Catch you later. Thanks for playing.
And thanks for joining me. Hope you have a good weekend.
I will.
Enjoy your pizzas.
I will. Bye-bye.
I might see what kind of
Oh, cool. Yeah. Let's get people set up with that.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I did disconnect. Are you over on... I dropped too early. Let me go back. Sorry, I dropped too early. What were you... you were talking about the web fishing mod?
Yeah.
Oh, Satsipanui is in the chat. So
yeah, no, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, can do the thing now.
Yeah, okay.
8 more critters, including goat and fox. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Goat and fox. I know one friend who would be very happy about the fox.
Yeah.
I think he plays this. I'll have to go ask.
Yeah, send it to the chat, so that all the folks see it. If you would. Oh, hey, I'm on like a 400. Hang on.
Yes, when you thought you
I lost it. Anyway, no, I really am gonna go get pizza. Bye. Talk to you soon. Yeah. Monterharf. Folks, thank you so much for coming. Let me just send... Hey, yeah. I'm already losing cohesion. I can smell that pizza. I need to have the pizza. Thank you for hanging out with me. The likelihood is high that I will do an Ostranauts stream sometime this weekend. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. More likely. But possibly Sunday. I don't know. And get stoked for the upcoming return of Moon King Mondays. I'll be playing Caves of Cud once it's out, and I'm gonna get a character the whole way through. But right now, I'm gonna send you over to hang out with Blind IRL, who is currently streaming Dwarf Fortress. See y'all soon and have a lovely weekend. Maybe I'll see you there.